I'm ChezPride and welcome back to another Sims 4 Pride related video. In my last video, we made a dark and light rainbow pair of Gemini twins for the first Pride theme video of the month, which, don't get me wrong, I love a good rainbow theme, classic Pride, but I myself am actually pansexual, so I thought for my next Pride video, I could make a pansexual theme sim. Now, I've made many of a Pride theme sim over the years. I've done several full-on rainbow sims. I've done groups of sims that their color themes make up the colors of the rainbow. I've done different Pride flag theme sims, both occult and not, and so much more. But a lot of the Pride sims I make are very boldly colored and, obviously the color of the Pride flag that they're representing. But I thought with this sim, we could tone it back a bit and go for more of a softer vibe. So I'm thinking we make a feminine sim that's obviously pansexual, who loves the colors pink, yellow, and blue for the pan Pride flag colors. But let's make them lighter colors and add touches of white. And we just really go all cutesy and kind of natural with her. So I have randomized as a base sim, and I'm going to try to shape her to what is in my head, which is definitely not this. But for the first time, well, maybe not the first time, but for one of the very first times, I have actually made the Sims full personality and already named them before I actually made the sim. So let me go ahead and introduce y'all to who we are about to make. So the sim that we are going to create today, I've went ahead and pre-named Pastel Pride. Obviously, being that we are representing pansexual Pride, and Pride being the last name because the username I use online, the last name is Pride, and it's Gay Pride Month, and then Panny to be pansexual, but also kind of sound like Penny, so Penny Pride. I don't know. I was very happy with the name, and I love a double initial PP, even though that doesn't sound great, but still I really like double initials, so I was really happy with that. Obviously they're going to be meant to be a feminine sim, so they have all the normal feminine gender qualifications, but their sexual orientation, they're into men, women, and everything in between. I can't choose everything in between, but by choosing all of these, you kind of get everything in between with how the Sims 4 works. And then romantic boundaries, I just figure with them being pansexual, they probably wouldn't be too jealous. And I know that's not a stereotype that is true in every pansexual, but I don't know, I just felt like it was stereotypical, so we put it. For their aspiration, I put a romantic explorer. I just thought with this being a Pride video, that seemed kind of fitting. And then I made them a love bug, generous, and outgoing. I felt like that was all very much kind of represented pansexual qualities. And then preferences, I gave them a lot. I'm not going to lie. So we'll start with the colors, because that's the most basic and what's really the most important. But obviously the colors that she likes are blue, pink, white, and yellow. We already went over that. But for ours activities, I put baking and cooking. I make all my Sims like baking and cooking. It's just kind of standard for me. But I also think that she would like comedy, dancing, romance, singing, and wellness. And then conversation topics. Since this is kind of based off sexuality, that's kind of the route I went with. Maybe a kind of flirtatious social sim. So we got that she likes affections, compliments, deep thoughts, discussing hobbies, discussing interests, flirtation, jokes, physical intimacy, and small talk. And then I didn't do decor, I didn't do fashion, didn't do music genre, but I did do a couple of Sims characteristics, and she likes hardworking, high energy, and romantic enthusiasts, but these were mainly focused off of her turn-ons and turn-offs that I chose. So for her turn-ons and turn-offs, I did every category except way of life. I don't think she'd be too picky about the Sims way of lives. But for her characteristics, I did ambitious, funny, hardworking, high energy, optimistic, pet enthusiast, and romantic enthusiast. So those are what I based these Sims characteristics off of. But as far as the other stuff, romance style, she likes it all. She loves a good flirt. Hair colors, she likes them all. She doesn't really care too much. Outfits, of course, she's more drawn to pink, blue, yellow, and white, but I don't think she'd be too picky. And then fashion, I feel like she'd be into like basic hipster preppy polish. Like that's kind of the vibes I'm going to be going with her. Maybe not so much hipster, but I feel like she wouldn't hate hipster. But that's kind of the idea I kind of put, that the kind of Sims that she might be into. So that is her name and personality. So let's go ahead and start actually creating the Sim I have imagined in this little head of mine. So I say the best way to start a makeover is to take off their current clothes, because you're never going to want them to wear what they're currently wearing. And this way you can also just like really get a good look at the body right away. So you kind of know what you're working with. So this Sim, I want kind of an average body. I don't want her to have the perfect body. Like, I feel like a lot of my Sims, I give like kind of almost too perfect a body. Not saying that any bodies are perfect and others aren't, but I just like don't want her body to be too picture perfect. So maybe we can kind of shape her like that. I don't know. I feel like that's a cute body type. I like it. Maybe we can shrink the boobs even a little bit more. That's kind of cute. Okay. So I feel like I'm going to do this backwards. Most of the time I would choose the skin tone first, but I'm actually going to base the skin tone based off the hair. I'm going to base the hair based off whatever pattern we choose, because I know I want her to be blonde, because my idea is to kind of have pinkish skin, blonde hair for yellow, and then blue eyes. And the thing with the blonde hair is, one, I don't want the cheese hair, because we're going for like a soft, natural vibe. But that leaves me with, when it comes to yellowish blondes, this blonde, which looks yellow in some hair swatches and white in others. And this one that looks yellow in some and dark blonde in others. So I don't know which is really better. I know I like this for her eyebrows a lot. It's also going to kind of reflect whatever skin tone we pick. So I'm just going to look through all the hair. So we're going to find the hair first, and then we'll kind of figure out which blonde swatch really matches the best. Oh, this is kind of cute. I kind of like this for a soft girl look. I was going to go for a down look, but that's actually really adorable. I mean, there's that, but I feel like I use that a lot. I'm trying to kind of like go out of what I normally use, but I kind of imagined her having like medium to long hair. I don't feel like they would have short hair. I just don't really think that's their vibe. Oh, this like little bun with the stick in it's really cute. Hold on, what does it look like in the other swatch? It shows too much of her forehead. Okay, I used to be obsessed with this hair when the Garden Romantic stuff came out, which, by the way, the Garden Romantic stuff was actually the first pack I ever did a review on. A major throwback there. But maybe we do this hair in the like super blonde swatch, but then when we go to her eyebrows, we can make them kind of darker, as if she like highlights her hair or something. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of that. It's just, which one do I want to be the eyebrows? I'm kind of thinking, maybe these actually. No. Okay. Actually, let me pick out the skin tone before I'm 100% sure on the eyebrows. I'm going to leave them at that for now. But let me pick out the skin tone real quick. So, like I said, I kind of want like a pinkish tone almost. Like maybe like this. Is that too pale? That's even more pale. It's either this or this. I'm almost liking this. I know it's a little bit of a darker pink, but I feel like once I get the blue eyes going, yeah, that's really nice. That's really nice. I think that the eyebrows really go with that. Let me just look at the other swatch real quick. Yeah, no, I like those the best. Okay. But I am going to choose slightly different eyebrows. These are, they are kind of the vibe, but I want a bit softer. Maybe a little bit more natural. Maybe those. I feel like that's a good eyebrow shape for a soft look. Let's go ahead, before I get too ahead of anything else, I specifically wanted to actually give this a gap teeth, because I never use gap teeth. So I figured, you know what, why not? Let's go ahead and use them for this sim. And then also, I was thinking we could give her some skin details. So we could give her like a couple of freckles or something. Kind of like these freckles on her. Ooh, we could give her like a mole or something. Like, let's see. I don't know what's too much and what's not too much. I mean, these are kind of cute. Yeah, I kind of like those on her. That's cute. Does it come in different swatches? No, it just comes in the regular swatch. Okay. So she can have a couple moles on her face. Do they have body moles? I know they have body acne, but I don't know what they have as far as like, oh, okay. They have these freckles. Let's see. Those are, okay, we have these that you can't really see because of her hair. You can kind of, no, I don't want them on the chest. You can kind of see them on her back, like her mid back. I don't know. I thought they were cute. So maybe we can have some moles and some freckles. Are those really the only body freckles we have? Are these and these? I will do the medium ones, I guess. She can have gotten some sun over the time, maybe on her shoulders. I don't know. I think it's cute. It's definitely not what I normally go for, but I kind of love it. I do think reshaping the face a little bit might help. Like that chin could be a little... I'm like, can you stay still? Thank you. Okay, so the chin could be a little bit more narrow and long. The nose I actually really like. Like the nose is actually kind of cute. I kind of even like it like more. Can I get it like more rounded at the end? I don't know exactly how to adjust that, but I think that worked. Her eyes, I do really like her eyes. I almost don't want to mess with the base of them and just mess with the actual eyes themselves, because I like the shape. I just kind of want it to be slightly bigger and her pupils to be slightly bigger, because I'm going cutesy. And then we go to the makeup, and that's really going to help us, especially once we get some eyelashes on this girly. Like, I feel like she needs... Oh, the big eyelashes are so cute on her. I'm obsessed. I know we're going more natural look, but the big eyebrows are so cute. And I'm going to base all the makeup off whatever lipstick I choose. Which, again, I know. Weird choice. I'm curious. Okay, so I'm thinking... Oh my god, that's a little too Barbie. That's nice. Hold up. I don't hate that for her. I'd never use that lipstick either. We also have the matte lipsticks. Yeah, ooh, I kind of like the Space Game one, though. That's kind of like the perfect lightish pink I was going for. We also have it in gloss, but I kind of like it in the matte better. I don't know. I said I was going to go more natural, so maybe this is a little bit more natural looking in my opinion. I definitely want her to have some rosy cheeks for sure, though. Like, she has to have some major rosiness on her cheeks. We can give her a little bit of highlighter. Let's see. What do we want for highlighter? Do we want bronzer or highlighter? I think that works best with her skin tone. And then we can do the eye makeup. And the eye makeup is honestly I'm not 100% sure on. Because obviously we're going very pink on the rest of her face. So do we go for like a pink, or do we go for yellow, or do we go for blue? There's a lot of options. I don't want super bold makeup. So all the crazy makeups are automatically off the table. And if we're going for a pink look, that's a look. They also have it in blue. They also have it in yellow. I kind of like the yellow. Not that yellow. This yellow I like. They also have this, which is a little bit more subtle. We have pink and blue. Honestly, I kind of like that. The pink ink kind of highlighting the blue. Honestly, this is giving very early 2000s, but not in a way I hate. I kind of like it. Okay, so I think that's pretty good on makeup. So let's just go through real quick. I'm just going to add it. Oh, well, we didn't choose eyeliner, did we? I guess a little bit of eyeliner would also probably help the situation. We're going to do a full face of makeup. We might as well do some eyeliner too. Let's see. I want a little bit of a, yeah, maybe like that. Just a little bit of a wing. All right, I think with that, we have a full face of makeup that's very pansexual themed colored, but also kind of natural. We have the blonde hair, the pinkish skin. We have all the freckles and the gap tooth. I think she is adorable in a way I don't normally make Sims. Also, I kind of wanted to give her a little bit of body hair because I'm trying to make her realistic. Maybe not leg hair or back hair. We could do, I feel like it's not too unnatural for a woman to have like just a tiny little happy trail. So we could just add that for her. You can't really even see it because she has blonde hair. Maybe we give her the more natural color that her eyebrows are. Yeah, I like that. So she can have that. I also want to give her just like very light arm hair that also matches her eyebrows. Yeah, okay. And then also I'm in the skin category. I did, since we are making her pansexual themed, I thought we might as well give her the pansexual tattoo. I just have to find it. I know it's Space Game. Yeah, okay. So this is the Pride one. And we go pansexual colors. Do I give her another tattoo? I mean, I feel like this flower tattoo in the white kind of goes with that tattoo. And then it's not like too extreme. She just has a couple on her arm. Maybe we could do a thigh tattoo real quick. Or do we have a thigh tattoo that'll work? I mean, I guess the white thorn kind of goes with the white flower on her arm, so I guess that'll work. So we can give her a little bit of a tattoo moment. Or do we want to give her the cow plant? That's a little bit more hidden. There's also this one, but I don't know if that's the vibe. I don't know. Do I like the cow plant or do I like the vine? I feel like the vine goes with the other arm tattoo more. And the little ankle tattoos don't come in white. I'm trying not to give her any black tattoos. So I think that's going to work. So I think that is going to be her base. So now let's choose her outfit. Now I did kind of imagine her having some kind of dress. I mean, we are trying to go for the soft girl vibes. So why don't we look at that new kit that we got, the Sweet Allure kit. Because that's, total soft girl vibes. And they have it in yellow and pink and several different of the colors. We also have this. That may be too Barbie-esque. Do we have any other outfits in this kit? No? Are these really the only 2 dresses? Huh. Well, I like the pink the best because it also has white and gold. Oh. And then we could like add some blue. So we could go to the accessories and maybe either leggings or socks. Let's look at socks first because I almost have an idea of like a knee-high sock or something. I mean, there are literally the actual Pride socks. And yes, I am aware that this gradient is technically for the trans community. But hear me out. What if we had this dress with these tights and then we could use the same kit we're using to match the dress, but make them yellow? Is that too bizarre? I think that's cute. And then maybe we can add like a yellow bracelet of some sort. I mean, I've been using this watch a lot recently, but I think it's so cute. I kind of love it. And then we can give her like some Pride nails because we have plenty of Pride nails at this point. I just always gotta find the right swatch. So there we go. Do we want to do those, or we want to do? I feel like she would have a little bit longer of a nail. So could she have those nails with that outfit? I think this is cute. For a pansexual color sim, I think this is cute. So let's go ahead and actually give her those nails in all her outfit categories. And honestly, do we want to try to give her a second everyday wear? I mean, we could try to give her more of like a blue color. I mean, we could do the whole Aurora moment here where one outfit's pink and one outfit's blue. Why do I like that? Oh, I like that. We can even do 3. Hold on. They have it in the yellow too. Okay, hold on. That's kind of perfect. Okay, so we have a pink swatch, a blue swatch, and a yellow swatch. I mean, granted, they're literally all the same outfit, but I don't hate that. I think that's kind of on point. And then as far as formal wear goes, I'm kind of imagining a long dress, but let's go ahead. We could actually do 2. We could do a suit and a long dress. I wouldn't hate that. So maybe the suit is more of, well, you know what? Actually, let's make the dress blue. And then we'll do like a pink suit. Kind of switch it up. You would think the dress would be pink, but we'll do a pink suit. So let's do a blue dress. We could do Cinderella vibes. No, I won't do that. That's kind of cute, but a little too simple. I feel like this girl, like, she's light, but not like simple cottagey girl light. I mean, this one's pretty cute. I kind of like this. And we could pair it with like, well, do we want to use the yellow bow shoe again? I think we could do a different shoe for this. But I still think a yellow shoe is kind of the idea here. Or should we do a pink shoe? Maybe something like this? Ooh, I really like that. Let's do those shoes, the blue dress, and then we'll add a gold bracelet. We could do something like that. Maybe that's a little too bold. Do we just do the same? I don't want to do the exact same bracelet again. For formal wear, she should have something a little bit nicer. So maybe something like this. Very subtle, but it has all the right colors. And then we can go to jumps. Nope. We have to go to sets and then change it to pink. Let's see what we have for a pink suit. We have this, but I wasn't trying to go like black vibes. I was trying to go more like pink and white vibes. That is more soft girl. We were going for soft girl, but it has like more white than it does pink. And there's this. We could keep the yellow bracelet and maybe get a blue shoe. I said we were going to get a blue shoe earlier. I literally couldn't find like the right color shoe. And there is this from the Sweet Allure kit. That is like the exact right color. We also have these that are base game, but we're already using the Sweet Allure kit. Ooh, these come with gold on them. That adds a little bit more gold into the outfit. Well, I like that. And maybe we could pair it with a gold necklace. Really like this necklace, but I don't know if it comes in all gold. And it comes in like gold with the pink on it. I kind of like that. And then do we want to... Yeah, let's go ahead and give her some kind of gold on here. This one comes in gold and blue. Perfect. Okay. So we have her more feminine formal wear. We have her more masculine but still kind of feminine formal wear. And then we gotta get her athletic wear. I think I'm just gonna do one athletic wear, honestly. But tell me that this sweater is in the vibes. And then we could do like a yellow bottom if we can find one that works with it. Okay, I literally can't tell if I like that or not. Like, the textures are very different, but maybe I can find a shoe that'll kind of tie it all together. Let's see. What do we have for, like, do we have any light blue sneakers that would work? Oh, we're already checked on blue. Oh, that doesn't give me a good feeling. I mean, this one's kind of cute. That kind of gives the right vibes. We also literally have the Pride shoes that we could use, but again, those are more bright in your face Pride. Let's go with these. And maybe we can add a... Do we have a yellow sock that would work for this? I mean, do we want to do the Pride socks? Do we want to bring in the Pride socks for this? We're just going to leave this outfit at that, because I don't know how many more light colored pansexual athletic wear looks we can really find here. Oh, but the sleepwear we got throw in the bunny slippers. Like, I know she's already wearing them, but I want to wear them in pink. I very much want to wear them in pink. And I also feel like she could have a couple of sleepwears. Why do I want to use this? Why do I want to use this? I hate the way they have their arms when they wear this. But look how cute that is. And then we could like pair it with a yellow sock. Oh, those are kind of cute. Those are like a yellow and blue. I don't know, I kind of like those. And then maybe we have a little bit more of a comfortable sleepwear. I feel like most of her outfits are not like extremely comfortable. I feel bad about it. So I'm going to give her a little bit more of a comfy look. These are kind of her vibe. Maybe if we paired with a cuter top. I mean, maybe in a light pink bra. I don't hate that. Do we have a better shoe, though? I like the bunny slippers, but I feel like maybe we could get a slightly better shoe out of it. Maybe we get rid of the socks and put these... I don't have a light blue swatch. Well, you don't have to have... Well, I just say I want pink blue in every outfit. This doesn't really have like a light blue. They have a light purple. We have a yellow bra, blue shorts, and pink shoes. I feel like that's not horrible. So this more like girly, like robe, like fancy, and then we have like more comfy. It's still girly and cutesy, but I think it's more comfy looking. We can add, or we can give her straight on pajamas. Let's do that. Let's give her a full on pajama set. So we can add the pink top, yellow bottoms, and then we can add the big fluffy blue shoes. There we go. That way we include everything I want it. Perfect. So she has 3 sleepwears and then her party wear. Okay, you do not wear glasses. Sorry about it, sweetie. You don't wear glasses. Honestly, the shirt, I kind of like it. I still want to go kind of cutesy and girly, so I'm still thinking a dress. Maybe a shorter dress, though. Let's just put on all the colors. Let's just see what we get. I mean, there is always this, but I feel like that has been so... Oh, man, I just took off her nails. I keep forgetting that, like, when I check for or nails and other accessories that it come off together. Okay, let's see what we have for a nice party look. Okay, but look at this flower design with her thorn tattoo. That kind of is everything. And then we could put like a gold shoe on it. So I'm thinking put a yellow filter on. And I'm thinking either heels or wedges. Ooh, we have the Sweet Allure shoes. We should totally use those. And maybe we be kind of funky and do a blue bracelet. I mean, we don't really have any blue jewelry in our outfits yet. I like that. I think it's cute, simple, but I like it. And then swimwear. Obviously, maybe let's go with the different pieces. So we could do a top, a bottom, and a shoe, and that'll be 3 pieces we could put in the right colors. So we could just do that. Maybe a pink top. And there is this. That is a look. It has the blue and the pink. I'm just saying. Light look, but I think it's cuter. And then do I want to change it to pink shoes? Yeah, I like the light pink shoes there. I mean, that's kind of cute. So we could have that as one of her swimwears. And then I'm thinking maybe like just one full body outfit, because this with the yellow shoes is all the right colors. And then hot weather wear. Do we bring back her everyday wear? I think we should try doing a top and a bottom. I don't feel like we've done that enough. So I kind of want to find a pink skirt. I'm feeling a pink skirt, maybe. I mean, something like that's kind of cute. And we could match it with either a light blue or a yellow top. I don't know which would really be better, but we can kind of look and then just base the shoe off of that. I mean, we literally have this, which honestly, I kind of love the pattern in the back of that. So then we could pair this with a yellow shoe. We already have the yellow shoe filter on, so I feel like that's kind of destiny there. Ooh, we could go with the cat shoes. That's cute. Okay, so let's go with that. And then maybe we can also bring in her bracelet from her hot weather wear. There we go. That's cute. And there's our hot weather wear. And then cold weather wear. Okay. So automatically, these pink boots. Everything is going to be based around these pink boots. And honestly, I think it makes the most sense to have a blue bottom here. Like, I almost want to do a skin type blue bottom. Do we have jeans that are lighter than this? Let's see. I want like light blue. I think that's a little too neutral of a blue that I was really wanting. Does this have a lighter blue? Ooh, these are knitted and they're kind of cute. Maybe this with like a yellow sweater. We do have the Sweet Allure kit, which we have been using that a lot. But that doesn't look like super warm. But that's kind of cute. And that, I think, is an outfit or more of the Pansexual Pride colors in cutesy light tone. Like Pastel Pansexual. Pastel Pansexual Pride sim. That is why I'm calling this sim. Alright. So let's just do a quick reintroduction to our sim now that we've properly made her. So this is Panty Pride. She is a romantic explorer. She's a love bug. She's generous, outgoing, and obviously loves pink, blue, yellow, and white. So this is her up close. She has all the freckles. She has the cute teeth. I don't know. She has a super cute face. Honestly, I think the face that I randomly generated was really cute and that helped me out. This is her up close. I'm obsessed with her. I think she's adorable. She's definitely not like the typical sim I make, but I think she turned out really cute. But she has 3 everyday wears, which they're all pretty much the same, just in different swatches. So we have the pink swatch, we have the blue swatch, and we have the yellow swatch. And then we have her formal wear. We have the more feminine formal wear and the slightly more masculine formal wear, but in a feminine way. And then we have her athletic wear, which isn't my favorite, but I don't hate it. We have her sleepwear, so we have the more fancy girly sleepwear. We have the more comfy sleepwear. And then we have your classic standard pajama sleepwear. And then her party wear, she has this whole rose color look. And then her swimwear, we have this two-piece. And then we have a little dress moment. Her hot weather wear, we have this cute little pastel-y outfit. And then her cold weather wear that we just did. And I think on that note, that is our pansexual Pride Sim Panty. I think she's adorable. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys are having a great Pride Month. I know it's only like the first week, but I'm already enjoying my Pride Month. So I hope you are as well. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. All right.